speaking of signed books, can we talk about our third-party TTRPG stuff?
Yes,
Yeah. Are
great,
you going to talk about
great
a
one.
signed book that you have?
Can I talk about a signed book that I will be getting in the future?
Oh, okay.
Because I not to divulge from our wonderful zombie talks, because oh my goodness, zombies are the most fun thing, and you can tell by chat. Everyone's got a
Chat
zombie
is
plan.
going off on
Everyone
their
has
thing.
a zombies plan. Everyone knows what you would do in a zombie plan, even if it is going total, lemming, and just like give up, like a quisling rather, and just like give up and whatever. Like everyone has a zombie plan, so zombies stand no chance. However, I am here to talk about other games that involve plans because there's a Kickstarter that has recently launched that I'm a big fan of. I would love to turn as many people onto as possible. It is called Court of Blades. In short, as a description, Court of Blades is a tabletop role playing game of power politics, Renaissance magic, gunpowder diplomacy, and romantic skullduggery, forged in the dark by a couple of drakes. If you are familiar with my GM style at all, you know I love political machinations and backroom dealings and just a whole lot of interconnecting, bisecting webs of influence. And this game is exactly that. You are all kind of workers, the exact term, of course, not being so kind. You're retainers in a coterie for your house of Esoter. Uh, you are tasked with gaining power and powering your house up to become the first house of the city. That will not be easy, as not only are you a disposable pawn in this great game, but everyone else is trying to do the same thing for their own causes. So you have to be quick, you have to be clever, you need to be indisposable. Uh, there's a ton of different playbooks. It has been now set in the same. Let me get both books out here for a second here because I love this system so much. If you're familiar, you might have guessed by the title, but it's by the same people, or at least in the same group of books that did Blades in the Dark, which is, of course, about criminal empires building in the city, and Band of Blades was about a legion struggling for survival against an innumerable horde of undead enemies. Uh, it is just absolutely fantastic system, and you can back it on Kickstarter right now. And if you join me at the Paramore rank, you can earn yourself a signed copy of the book and a special rank in the credits. And if you want to boost it up, if you want to throw in $100 to this Kickstarter, you can in fact earn yourself a hour-long playthrough with the writers and devs. Though I will hopefully be reaching out uh,
What is
to
the name again of the system?
Court of Blades.
Court of Blades. I'm just gonna help
Oh, dude,
with
the writers sound
links.
absolutely amazing. They look like a bunch of amazing people. It sounds like a fantastic system. The playbooks themselves that you're given, similar to Monster of the Week, similar to a Powered by Apocalypse game. So if you like the way the Roundhouse is run, where players have like certain moves and things that are super fun, either by Roundhouse or Zoinks, Rutrow rather, our Scooby Doo
Oh,
one shot.
fuck.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was Powered by the Apocalypse as well. Or if you liked Velvet Glove, another Powered by the Apocalypse game, you're very
Or
familiar.
Dungeon
Or
Bitches, if we're
Dungeon
gonna
is Dungeon
throw
Bitches Powered
stuff
by the
out there.
Apocalypse?
It is.
I love it. Oh God, no wonder I enjoy it so much. But if you're at all familiar with that style of game, you know there's a bunch of different playbooks and a bunch of different things that each player can do. And I'll let you know right now that playing into your archetype will allow you to advance and make yourself more and more indisposable, which is of course the goal, to become a part of this house that you're trying to project and bring up to status. It just speaks to me on a very personal level, because if you've watched any of the games that I've run before, you know I really enjoy all the power politics and deep-seated planning, even though my players clearly don't and just want to hit things in the face. because I run a game for a bunch of
Suck it, Sir
GMs.
Peloton.
His name is Peloton. He's the Knight of Roses. He is a member of
Sir
an exclusive order
Pelotone
of knights.
Baloney.
He has a history. He has repercussions for his death. My boy deserved a more full villain arc, and y'all stole that.
Welp.
It's fine. Kale's the bad guy now.
I mean, Kale.
Kale, buddy. Kale.
Also, since we did a segue and we kind of forgot to tell you what we were doing because we also just came off a zombie rant. This is the special segment. We're all gonna talk.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hi. Yeah.
We're all gonna talk about a different game.
Yes, corn dog. Yes, good. Join us. This is So Court of Blades is written by some fantastic people. It is built in a fantastic system, backed by some now exceptional TBK members. And hopefully I'll be reaching out and trying to get into the good graces to see if we can pull like a dungeon pitches-esque thing where like they can play with us. But as soon as they release a PDF, I'll be all over that like a fly on a raw piece of steak. But that is my system. I am really excited to talk more about it. If you have any other questions about Court of Blades or just want to fangirl over it like I do, please, feel free to reach out, talk about it on the Discord, because the more hype we can draw for this game, the more likely creators will reach out to us. And I think this is an absolutely fantastic group of creators to be involved with, just based off the stuff they put out thus far. But that's me. I'm gonna throw it over to whichever of you two would like to speak next about your excellent systems.
Yeah, sure. The thing that I chose for this is actually something that the Coven will be playing in the very near future. And by near future, I mean this coming Saturday. And the system is called Camp Flying Moose. It's by Alicia Furness, who is a fantastic TTRPG creator. She's from Canada. And yeah, it's a really interesting take on Powered by the Apocalypse system.
Sorry, really quick. I also need to hype up Court of Blades because they are, of course, contracting the wonderful Al Lucart for all their art.
That too, that's important.
It's very important. The only reason I'd ever interrupt, because oh my goodness, Al Lucart deserves good things. And we have just reached a stretch goal where they'll be filling art and putting it all in a hardcover book. So yeah, get all the art. Anyway, back to you, Heck.
Yeah, but the purpose of Camp Flying Moose is very much a typical summer camp kind of environment. So think arts and crafts, think meeting or getting back with friends that you don't see for 10 months out of the year, like all those good vibes. But with the twist of adding some cryptids to it, with a consistent subverting of mythology and folklore to kind of tell a story of what it means to be a girl growing up, of all different kinds. The kind of subtitle of the system is a camp for girls of all kinds. Um, and yeah, it's just so cool. The character creation in particular is what kind of caught my attention. So instead of having specific playbooks like other Powered by the Apocalypse systems, they do a fun thing where there are just the normal like set of stats, and you apply modifiers to, or a set of modifiers to whatever stat you want. So there's a lot of variability there where at least with my experience with Monster of the Week or Dungeon Bitches or Velvet Glove, you have a very particular set of stats that you can take, and you can't really change that super well. So this assigning to basically whatever you want was a really cool thing to me. Um, and also, since there are not particular playbooks, there aren't playbook specific moves. What happens instead is there is a list of special moves, and the players just get to pick whichever two of those special moves that they would like. And then, of course, all of the basic moves are available to everybody. So it was just a very different kind of character creation, at least compared to the other PBTA games I've played. I can't wait to get into it. We have someone that is new to the Coven that has not played in a Coven game before playing, as well as someone who has never played in a game before. So it's gonna be awesome. Those are two different people. The people I just mentioned, two different people. So it's gonna be very cool.
Can we know the names at least?
Why?
Because
I feel like you
want
should-
to.
Not right now, but
Yeah,
I
not
know
right now.
we're working
You just
on
like
promotional
holding.
material.
Yeah. Wait for the promo.
I have terrible patience.
You'll find out soon.
You're
It's
making me
gonna be
tremble
awesome.
and anticipate.
What? Oh my! Don't make that joke at me, Turk. No. I'm so mad at you.
Anyways,
Patient.
as Turk is off his rocker tonight, I'll go ahead and go with my game so that we can stop whatever's happening. I see you in chat. Seclets, yes. My game that I would like to tell you guys all about is called Squashbuckler. I also want to preface this with a huge shout out to Sam Lay on Twitter, at Goblin Mixtape. Super great name, by the way, for teaching me about this game and also doing a whole nice little thread on it. So I'm going to read you the first part of the Squashbuckler page. Make sure I'm not muted. Here we go. It is dark in the chapel, save for a razor of moonlight falling through stained glass. The baronet begins, his lips peel back, exposing long teeth. He is young, has always been young, will always be young. And the reason for his unending youth lies on the beer before him. There's a lot of old-timey words in here that I didn't realize I was going to have to pronounce. A farmer, just a few years past middle age, as beautiful and robust as the fields, stirs from unconsciousness. His blood will be like mulled wine on this cold night. The baronet leans in, fangs parting, nostrils flaring with the heady scent of life, when suddenly the doors to the chapel slam open so forcefully that the stone walls shudder. "You right over there, monster!" says a high, squeaky voice from the doorway. The baronet looks down. Bathed in the moonlight is a summer squash. It is carrying a rapier. "Squashbuckler," groans the baronet. The summer squash raises its sword in salute, and then it lunges. Squashbuckler is a game about a blade-wielding garden vegetable. What's really cool about this system is it has a ton of passages with really fun narrative and just wording and use of words and things and stuff. You play as a party, and I haven't had a chance to play the game yet. So if I misdescribe anything, I apologize. But from my understanding, there is a VM or a vampire master at the table with you, but they are also one of the players with you at the same time. So it is not a normal dice rolling game. What you do is you set up blocks or dominoes on the table, and then you chuck or roll d20s at them and try to make them fall like bowling pins. And there's different ways that you can set up the dominoes or blocks on the table depending on different enemies and things like that. And that relates to the vampire's hit points. It has different swords in it, spells. You also get to choose your gourd type, your sword type, and your holy spell. And right now, I mean, technically it's pay what you want on itch, and it just has some really nice imagery, and it does at the back of the book include an intro adventure that you can play. And from Sam's thread, it seems like it's really easy to pick up. And she even says here that you could possibly play it with almost no prep. So if you haven't seen the image, I will post that in TPK show discussions because everyone needs to see it. But yeah, it's just a nice little light system that the moment I saw it, I was like, yes, I want to be a blade wielding garden vegetable. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, I'm like your community is the veggie patch. Of course we have to.
Yes, I am the veggie boy. The one and only.
The gaming veggie.
So,
what else is there to say?
I mean, I just want to be a gourd in, A Midsummer Night. That's about it. What gourd would you guys be? Is my question.
Ooh. I don't know.
Come on, you've never thought about what kind of gourd you would be?
No. Is there a quiz for this? Hold on.
What kind of gourd are you?
I'm like legitimately. What type of? Yep, there is a quiz that exists. That is ridiculous. I love that.
I mean, pumpkin is a really good one though, because like it's the spooky bitch, right? I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably lean towards pumpkin, but I want to be just really one of the grotesque, weird colored and tons of bumps pumpkin.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is 10 questions. I'm just taking this real fast.
Meg says drop the link.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Well, that is it for our special segment while we take a quiz about what kind of gourd we are.
It's a chat, guy.
Turk, do you want to start talking about you, yourself, and your future? Or do you have any last gourd thoughts before we start talking about the future?
Patient. Yes, I do. I have some thoughts about what type of gourd I would be, but I also want to be a pumpkin because I think pumpkins are the fucking shit. However, if you do want to talk about the future, let's talk about the future, my man.
The future.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. ROW, a DUI, for TPK. Because this next week is Macho Week. Very exciting. Kicking off Monday strong with the Destroyer of Worlds. Of course, Meg Mysteria in chat, our wonderful mother of sessions. As the group has gotten themselves, according to Meg herself this morning, in over their head. But when has that stopped them before? So come and join the madness as we join our players for just a whole lot of extraterrestrial fun as they blaze through just a whole bunch of shit and see if they can make it out alive. Chat, you can definitely have an impact on that. Tuesday, of course, is Beyond the Undergrowth. The party has their goal. They have the baddie in their sights. Or not so much in their sights, but like in their dreams and visions. And they were kind of self-impaling themselves on pudgy pits, and Seven is taking a nice bath in dirty water. But hey, I assume eventually they'll pull their shit together and defeat Azarak. Maybe not in this session, maybe next session. Only one way to find out, and that's to tune in. Either way, it's about to get messy. Of course, Wednesday, I don't know what's happening in Darkest Night Bracelet, but I know, as Barovia Boy, in my guts, that it's going to be dark and mysterious and scary. Now, of course, I should point out, those of you who watch Dark Echoes know perfectly clear why I am Barovia Boy. But also, Heck is frozen. That's unfortunate because I would love to see her reaction in this moment. Heck can come back. You can blame it all on me. Oh, well, heck crashed. Oh no! Well, gosh, it's just the two of us. Two pros chilling in a Zoom chat. 1,000 miles apart because we're super duper gay. Can't be trusted in a room together, kind of. Anyway, I will press on in Heck's memory. Because, of course, on Thursday, speaking of Heck, we have Queen's Gambits, our Tyranny of Dragons campaign run by the wonderful Magic Juice, the inventor of Pocket Juice. And one who excels in giving their players small, cute things to fawn over. They are fighting some cultists. It will be a whole lot of fun. We'll see what happens when Tiamat wants to get out of her cage. Of course, Friday is going to be Cold Hands, Warm Heart. If you've been following along in our Discord at all, you know that T has been making miniatures of the entire group. They are all absolutely wonderful. Gosh, T is so incredibly inspirational to up my game. So please go and watch Cold Hands, Warm Heart so you can see more of T. Then that brings us to Saturday morning, where we have Dark Echoes. The party. We do, as Barovia boy, I insist. No, you can't. I want to play again. I have many things I wish to discuss with the party. But you're not talking to no strangers. But what about but all is well, and you. It's okay. There's no need. The group does not need to see my face. All you need to know is that all is well. The party will be entering Valaki, and that it will be great.
It's okay.
Even if a friend, oh, they can't hear you. They can't hear you at all.
I'm just complaining.
They're just complaining. But what about if there was a hack here?
Sigh.
But heck, we're already on to Dark Echoes, yeah?
Yeah?
Who's who?
Yeah?
I don't know
Jawohl.
what's happening. Where are you supposed to go?
Oh no, man.
Jawohl.
It might be time for a new computer soon, because this happened yesterday too.
There's much to discuss about Dark Echoes, but
how is this not working?
We'll leave that to next week. Who knows? Who knows what's working, what's not? But all I know is that you want to tune in Saturday because I have a new character that needs to join the group for one reason or another. And we'll see what happens. Because maybe I won't even join the group. Who knows? I'm flirty and weird like that.
And you're gonna stab us in the back like that.
Oh, I have to take
No,
this
I
quiz
won't stab
over
you in the
again.
back. Oh, that is the biggest loss from this whole event. You have to take the quiz about, gourds.
Yeah.
Listen, the gourd quiz is important.
Anyway, hi chat. I'm over here.
All right, Turk's back. You can hear me. All I
right.
said was, do we have to play Dark Echoes on Saturday?
We
Can
do.
ask
We do have to
Luca
play
for-
Dark
If you want
Echoes.
a reaction video from me, you have to.
Yes, and we need that. Okay. So anyway,
Break my heart again on camera. I dare
won't
you.
break your heart
What's
again.
happening Saturday night?
Saturday night. Hey, heck, you want to tell us what's happening Saturday night?
Saturday night, like I said, we're gonna be playing Camp Flying Moose, myself and some of the TPK coven. So get ready. It's going to be absolutely wild. I already love the characters that people are drawing up here. It's gonna be awesome.
I've heard very good things about this game, so I'm very much overexcited.
Yeah,
Not
I just
overexcited.
talked about it.
Appropriately excited. Cordog wants to know if you can watch Dark Echoes together, and I would love a combo Dark
Oh, I
Echoes
kind of love
reaction.
that. Yeah, maybe like we'd have to get I don't know, Corn Dog, if you have like unlimited Zoom meeting time, because like I was recording it myself in my own meeting because there wouldn't be a time limit. but I think if there's 2 of us, there would be.
Since Luca really demands it, she can probably set you up on hers.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but
But
I'd be so fucking down.
after Camp Flying Muse, yes.
The muse.
My sister was bit by a muse once. But of course, on Sunday, we will be right back here on your screens Sunday evening to recap all of the wonderful things that happened on Module Week so that you can properly enjoy our faces and our stories all in one with Total Party recap to prep you for another action-packed week next week.
I got a zucchini. Apparently, I'm a zucchini. We know now, guys.
We know you're a zucchini. I'm traditional pumpkin.
I haven't taken it yet because I was afraid.
All right.